Hey everyone. All right, so we are now 30 weeks. So this has been quite a big, I suppose, milestone for us. I suppose every chance I've had to be able to celebrate or be excited about the pregnancy I have, and Brendan will tell you that. Um, but yeah, so this week has been really interesting because we have flown to Thailand, so we're here for 2.5 weeks. And yeah, so this, for those of you that know us quite well, will know that this is kind of just home away from home for us. Normally we do like 6 week stints a couple of times a year, so this is a bit shorter than usual, but we wanted to try and get a trip in before baby came, so yeah, so it was really interesting. Flying over was interesting. New Plymouth to Auckland flight, I was sick on, felt really nauseous for some reason. And then descending on the way down from the other two flights that we do to get here, felt real sick. Didn't end up being sick, but felt quite queasy. We were kind of wondering if maybe it was to do with the blood pressure being a little bit lower at the moment with being pregnant, and then the altitude added to it. But yeah, so other than that, the flights were pretty good. The flight from Auckland to Bangkok is about 12 hours, so quite a long one. But it was pretty good. I got a little bit of sleep on the plane, which was nice, and then we actually ended up getting here to Phuket at about midnight, 1 or 2 o'clock by the time we end up getting to our accommodation. But yeah, so that was okay. The heat, it's been really hot, so every day we've had 36 degree weather, which has been nice, but I actually haven't been able to handle it for too long. Without feeling quite drained. So that was something that, although I knew it was going to be hot, I didn't really expect how much it was going to affect me, I suppose. Also, just while I'm quickly on my mind, the plane ride, once this comes out, it'll be a little bit delayed, but right now, currently in the midst of of the coronavirus, so that's affected everywhere. And we were kind of wondering whether we even did the trip, because we want to obviously keep me in particular safe, to keep baby safe. Phuket, or Thailand, sorry, have had a few cases, but not many. As we've been here, we've noticed a lot happening in the UK, so they're up to 51 people infected with it at the moment. But yeah, so we sort of decided to make that trip, but while we're on the plane and stuff like that in the airports, we've been wearing, we got proper masks, so quite expensive masks, but got kitted out with those, and we wore them the whole time, so that seemed to keep us pretty good. Yeah, okay, so where was I up to? Yes, we've flown here. But yeah, so I show you guys the view outside, if you can see it. But yeah, it's nice. We get beach view and that sort of stuff from here too. We stay here every time, and yeah, it's we kind of just come here and do what we do at home anyway, but it's just so nice to be away from the stress and the routine of having to be somewhere at certain times, or clients at certain times and stuff like that too. So we are human, and we do like to have a bit of a break as well. And saying that, we are still doing a few clients online while we're away, which we usually do anyway. But yeah, so we still come here, we train. We've been getting up in the morning. I've opted out of it this morning, but normally we will get up together, have a drink, and then chat for a bit and go for a walk, because there's a nice lake down there as well, so it takes us about 30 minutes at the moment to do the walk with me, because I am so slow. Just try not to get too hot, so yeah, but the walks are really nice. We normally do that every morning, come back and have some breakfast. We eat kind of authentically while we're here as well, so we'll go and shop at the markets and stuff like that, and get the local markets and get the type of food that they eat here, which has been really refreshing actually. It's been nice to change from all the types of food that we eat at home, to home, making homemade. I took cooking classes a while ago, but making homemade pad thais. I'm going to do a tom kha tonight, which is quite nice. Brennan likes that one. It's got coconut milk in it and all that sort of stuff. Kind of soupy, I suppose. But yeah, heaps of that sort of stuff. So it's been really nice having different things. And then fruit-wise, it's been really nice, fresh mango and watermelon and pineapple. But yeah, so we kind of embrace the whole culture, and we try and take as much of that on board as possible, because it really does help to, I suppose, take a break from the busy hustle and bustle that we have at home, and how everyone feels in New Zealand. Strangely enough for myself, because when we came over, Brendan said to me, he was like, the only thing I'm concerned about is you being uncomfortable, because, me being uncomfortable because it's going to be quite hot. And I was adamant that I wasn't going to be wearing any singlets with my tummy out because my perception of, I suppose, having a pregnant woman with her belly hanging out was kind of, you know, a little bit much for everybody. But that lasted like not even 24 hours. But yeah, so I've been walking around in tops kind of like this most of the time, especially when I walked in the morning. But yeah, and it's been really good for me because in the beginning of these videos, I did say that I was having trouble getting my head around the changes my body was going through and how much everything has changed. Obviously, I'm quite soft now and things look a little bit different, but it was really good for me because in Thailand, if you've never been here, come here. It's incredible. But the people, even the tourists, really, you know, like the Thai people in particular, they have no judgment. Like they, you know, you can be wearing anything, doing anything, anywhere you want, and people accept it for what it is. Which you don't really get at home. If I was walking around in little tops like I am now, yes, the weather's a bit different, so it would look a bit weird if I was wearing, you know, a little top. But people would look at me and judge the shit out of me, and it'd make me feel horrible about myself. But being here and having my belly out and, you know, being able to be with Brendan and do what we're doing has really made me embrace the body that I have right now, and loving it for what it is too, which I know may sound so stupid, but yeah, it's been really good for me to be able to see it like that because I have got an extra love and appreciation for what we are doing and creating and what my body is doing to make that happen in a safe and healthy way for her to grow and all that sort of stuff. But yes, that's been really good. This morning I opted out of the walk because we have started doing lots of different things while we've been here, which has been awesome, but I didn't realise how much of an effect they were going to have on my body, or I underestimated it. So we've been doing walks every day, which the whole pregnancy I have not done proper walks, like, you know, like proper going for a walk, and we're in 36-degree weather, so it's way different than at home too. We normally do our short loop for about 15 minutes each night at home, but yeah, that's about it. So that was a big change in itself. Then also we've been doing massage every second night, which isn't hard, but still, you know, it's different. Yoga, we have just started doing that every second night as well, plus weight training every second or third day as well. So a few changes in there, and just the heat all day. So yeah, because we end up on the scooter and then we'll, you know, on the motorbike, we go out and we'd go to Patong, and, you know, that's about a 40-minute drive, you know, and all that sort of stuff as well. So quite busy days, which is how we like it. But yeah, so it's been quite different. So for me, I was like, last night I was feeling really shattered, so I said to Brennan, I'll skip the walk this morning. Got some stuff to do in Patong this afternoon. But yeah, so it's just kind of managing all of that. Now with us being at 30 weeks, I'm really getting to a point where I love being here as well, but I'm looking forward to going home and starting to nest. I feel like that is where I'm at the moment, of just being close to home and knowing that when she's ready to come, we're ready, you know. But luckily most of that we did before we left, so yeah, it makes it quite easy. Yeah, okay, so that's it for this week anyway. I'll see you guys next week, still here for 31 weeks, which I'm looking forward to. We're getting closer and closer to meeting her, which I look forward to a lot. We've been looking at more stuff in regards to us getting married soon too, because before we decided to try and start for a family, we had planned to have our wedding in Phuket. The idea was that we were going to get married in 2021, and it worked out just in time that we got pregnant, so she'll be due in May 2020, and then we were planning on getting married in May 2021. So it kind of hit us at our cut-off point of when we would, you know, like of when we wanted her to be born. So it gave us a whole year to get ready, and me in particular to be able to get myself into the shape that I'd like to be for our wedding. But so we've been looking a little bit at that too, because we will try and come back potentially in November or somewhere around there, but depending on where the world is with the coronavirus and how baby is coming along and how we've adjusted to that, it may end up being that we don't come back until May next year, which will be our wedding. So we want to try and get a bit of that underway while we're here. It's way easier to sort it in person. But yeah, that's kind of it. Okay, cool. So I'll see you guys at 31 weeks. Yeah, bye.